On March 1st, 2025, a highly anticipated meeting took place in the Oval Office between President Donald Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. The meeting was intended to solidify a rare minerals deal and reaffirm US support for Ukraine. However, the meeting quickly devolved into a heated exchange, with President Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance criticizing Zelensky's handling of the conflict. According to sources familiar with the meeting, Trump accused Zelensky of being ungrateful for US aid. He also expressed frustration with Zelensky's resistance to negotiating with Russia. Zelensky, for his part, defended Ukraine's position and reiterated his commitment to Ukrainian sovereignty. The meeting concluded abruptly, with no deal reached and a palpable sense of diplomatic failure. The fallout from the meeting was immediate. Zelensky, visibly shaken, departed the White House without comment. The White House released a terse statement emphasizing the need for Ukraine to demonstrate its commitment to peace. The lack of a concrete outcome and the acrimonious tone of the meeting sent shockwaves through the international community. The international response to the meeting was swift and divided. Leaders of several European nations, including the United Kingdom, France and Germany, expressed their unwavering support for Ukraine. They condemned President Trump's stance as counterproductive and dangerous, reaffirming their commitment to Ukrainian sovereignty and territorial integrity. However, some world leaders echoed President Trump's sentiments. Russian President Vladimir Putin praised Trump's call for Ukraine to seek a negotiated settlement. Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban, a longtime Trump ally, also expressed support for Trump's position. The meeting exposed the deep divisions within the international community regarding the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. In a show of solidarity, European leaders convened an emergency summit in London. The summit, chaired by UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, resulted in a new defence pact worth £1.6 billion. This pact aimed to bolster Ukraine's defence capabilities and send a clear message of unity against Russian aggression. The meeting also ignited a firestorm of controversy in the United States. Democrats were quick to condemn President Trump's handling of the situation. They accused him of undermining US interests and emboldening Russia. Many called for immediate investigations into the meeting, alleging potential abuses of power by the president. Republicans were more divided in their response. Some, like Senators Lindsey Graham and Joni Ernst, expressed support for President Trump's stance. They argued that Ukraine needed to do more to demonstrate its willingness to compromise. Others, however, voiced concern over the meeting's outcome. They criticized the administration's handling of the situation and called for a more measured approach. Public opinion polls reflected the deep divisions within the country. A CNN poll revealed that a majority of Americans supported Ukraine in the conflict. However, there was a stark partisan divide, with Democrats overwhelmingly backing Ukraine while Republican support remained much lower. The poll also showed a decline in President Trump's approval ratings following the meeting. The Oval Office showdown between President Trump and President Zelensky represents a significant turning point in US foreign policy. It has the potential to reshape the geopolitical landscape and redefine America's role in the world. The meeting's outcome raises serious questions about the future of US support for Ukraine. The lack of a concrete agreement and the public airing of grievances have severely strained relations between the two countries. This could have long-term consequences for Ukraine's ability to defend itself against Russian aggression. Additionally, the meeting has further alienated the United States from its European allies. The meeting has also emboldened Russia, which now senses an opportunity to exploit divisions within the West. The Kremlin is likely to intensify its efforts to undermine Ukrainian sovereignty and weaken NATO's resolve. The long-term implications of this meeting for international relations and global security remain uncertain. However, one thing is clear: the world is watching and the stakes are higher than ever.